Alright, today is the day that we get to go to the Opera House. We're actually not seeing an opera, we're seeing the Russian ballet perform Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker. Right now we're going to go get breakfast and then head up and then gather our things and get on the bus. Another thing I want to point out about European doors is that they have the same handle on both sides. So when you approach the door, you have no idea whether or not you have to push or pull. Right, we're on the bus now, just waiting for the rest of our group to show up before we head into Vienna for a tour of the city. And then later we're going to the opera. And we're going to the Schönbrunn Palace today. Right, here we are at Schönbrunn Palace. Can't take any pictures inside. This is the summer residence of the Habsburgs, who were a very large and influential family and controlled a lot of Europe up until the beginning of the 20th century when World War I started. This is my clandestine Schönbrunn Palace inside video. Not supposed to be taking video, but I'm so sneaky. Now we're walking through. It's totally clandestine. Can you see the ceiling? It's pretty sweet. And then, I don't know if you've ever seen Schönbrunn.
What is this group? What do? Just come here and have breakfast?
This is where Mozart runs around and farts and makes fart jokes. How's it going?
Welcome here in the big gallery. Like in France, where all the people stood around and watching music for a baby, or somebody tried to...
And now we're walking around the exterior of Schönbrunn Palace. There's the actual palace right there. Painted in the very famous Habsburg yellow.
Habsburg piss yellow.
Our kick servant.
Yeah, they like kick servants.
Look at this squirrel. Look at his weird ears. This is not like anything we have back in North America.
This is nuts.
Wait, does he have... No, it's not his ears. He's got a mohawk.
No, that's his tail.
No, up on this head.
Can you imagine people in America just taking
He looks like
pictures of
Don
a squirrel?
King.
And each color you can see is one apartment. He said, I want that the people can say from outside, I live in the blue one or in the white one. Yeah? But I also recommend you...
Even more Comic Sans. This font is everywhere over here in Europe. We're in the House of Music, Haus, Musik, here in Vienna. And this is probably one of the most relevant stops to my interests that we have made so far on the trip.
The symbiotes couldn't survive in here.
That's a big old drum. Hey, this is the hiding room at the Haus der Musik here in Vienna. There's hiding room. Mozart. There's Mozart composing. It's really hard to see. It's so dark. Now we're entering the Beethoven room. glasses. Dave's not a big fan of Strauss. They had a door like this downstairs that was a bass clef, and I had no idea what shape that's supposed to be. You see, here's the bass clef. Here's Dave driving the Music Express
to Acidville.
Chewbacca! Alright, we just left the Haus, Musik, and I got to play the piano in the lobby. That was pretty cool. And it sounded really nice. It was really echoey there, so it covered up all of my mistakes and made me sound like a better pianist than I actually am. We just went to a bookstore, and we found some János books. So that's cool, because all of us German students love János. Look, it's a Lazy Town game. All of us men just got finished changing on the bus, while the women stood outside and were hounding us, and Alex even sat on the bus, which is... and then they kicked us off. They kept nagging at us, kicked us off, and then they drove around the corner, so we can't even stand at the door and watch them while they're changing. Come on. Now we're getting ready to go to dinner, and it's cold and wet and miserable. Here we are, sitting down for dinner. Hello Kitty chopsticks.
I hope I get my beer before then. Okay. I can do that. I feel like it'd be a crime for me not to have a beer. Alright, hi, my name is Chris. I like everything about all of this music we've gone through so far.
Hey, and now we're trying to get to the bus, and it's cold, and I keep getting peed on by this building. But then we're going to the opera, and we're going to see the Moscow Ballet perform the Nutcracker. Alright, we are here at the Vienna Opera House, ready to go see the Nutcracker. Look at how neat it looks, all lit up at night. Wow. Got out of the Nutcracker here at the Vienna Opera House. It was a very interesting interpretation. I think, I haven't read the official synopsis, but I think, instead of the traditional Rat King business and all that, there was something with, they played a video game or something, and they fell asleep, and everything had to do with the video game, but, I don't know, it was really cool. The dancing was amazing, and the music was even better.